Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the new story of r/relationship advice. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for new future videos. Let's get started. Cheers.
Stories in today's video. 1. Wife is still seeing ex-boyfriend who flew across the country to see her too. Dependent cheating wife says I shouldn't leave her broke 'cause I'm the love of her life. So tomorrow is my birthday. Last night my GF got a call from her ex, and when the phone started ringing with his *associated text call ringtone, she quickly silenced it and turned the phone away. Shortly later the phone rings again, same ringtone. I ask her, "Who's calling you at this time of night?" Knowing who it was already. She said she needed to get something out of her car and doesn't come back downstairs for 30 minutes. Call her and ask her what is taking so long, suspecting she's probably on the phone with him. She starts telling me that she might need to go home because her mom might need her because she was on the phone with her mom while she was in the car and that her mom and dad were arguing. Her mom usually goes to bed around 11 though. This morning, I wake up to her, she has her jacket on and is holding my keys. I ask what's going on and she says she is going to get bagels. I say, "What, let's just order them, it's my birthday tomorrow, just come back to bed." And she gives me a spiel about how she used to wake up early before she had her kid from 2 exes ago and get bagels. I protest, but she walks out taking my car. Here's what she didn't realize. My car has GPS in it. I wait a bit for to check it and she is texting me the whole time. I say, "You're going to the one down the road, right?" And she says, "No, I'm going to the one downtown." I say, "What, why?" She said she always went to that one. It is a chain bagel shop, by the way, all the same. I look up where that one was, and when she parked my car it was a 7-minute walk or 3-minute drive, and peeking directly outside would be no problem because it's early Sunday morning. She finally goes radio silent after I ask, "Why are you at the X apartments?" She said, "I'm not, I had to park. May do another breakfast, then, never mind, still doing X for breakfast, and then, the name of bagel place, before going radio silent." This was at 6:24. The one she went to doesn't open till 7 and is a 14-minute drive away. My car is still located in the parking garage of whatever apartment building that is. So her ex moved to LA after leaving her and her child, not his kid, not my kid. It is now 7:53 and has been nearly an hour and a half. What do y'all advise I do? This kind of sucks. But glad my car has GPS and can call her out. I need her to bring my car back. I don't know if calling her out right when I knew something was f***cky soon as I had the driving logs, but I want to get her out of here so I can enjoy my birthday tomorrow. What should I do? This sucks. Update. It is now 9:46. She replied at 8:57. Hey, I'm good, I'm safe. Need few and will call. And then bokeh there shortly. The car is still in the same place wherever she parked it and has gone radio silent again after I replied at 9:28. Okay, I need my car. 9:30. It's been 3 hours. You said 30 minutes when you left. 9:32. How far away are you? Update 3. So went to bars with friends yesterday. She finally got there around 5:30. She is at her studio painting right now. I don't have work today. When she got there I didn't want to deal with it and talk to her in front of my friends and everybody at the bar, so I gray stoned her pretty much. I was pretty drunk and she said her parents made me a birthday surprise and I had to go. I respect her parents, they are really great people. The surprise was a birthday lasagna, as I'd mentioned I'd like one instead of a cake. The lasagna was awesome. I drink some more and then just go to the guest bed. Woke up, went home. The birthday treat she got me was some kind of sweet roll that looks like you could buy out of a vending machine. It's from the place she went directly leaving the apartment according to my car's driving log. I would post pics of the log icon of the times at least, but don't want to give any addresses away online. She was there for 2 minutes picking it up, so I asked this morning what the surprise was for, why she was absent all yesterday morning, and she said that would be later, and she isn't going to spoil it. Doubt there is a surprise, obviously. So I continued to press on where she went yesterday morning. Now she is saying she ended up going to a Starbucks instead of the bagel shop I said for 6 hours? She said she was walking around doing things and went to some steam room spa thing or whatever. I said, for 6 hours you must have done lot of driving around yesterday, and she said, kind of, I walked a lot too, further than I should have. I asked why she didn't answer my calls or text me back on these walks, and she said because she was in the sauna, steam room. Yeah, for 2 hours at a time? I said just matter-of-factly, it was really nice of your parents to make a lasagna for me, and she said she helped by telling them I'd prefer it and alluded to her getting the ingredients when she's been with me the last 4 days and no she hasn't been to the store in at least a week. She is lying. I said I knew that John had called the previous night and that was his ringtone. I heard she said it wasn't his ringtone. Lie. Then she said he moved to California, which sure he did, but airplanes exist and who knows if his lease here is up or not. Maybe John is in California, but then what the F***ck was she doing for 6 hours yesterday morning? I feel bad for the kid. She is 3 in May and girlfriend, soon to be ex, said it kills her when her daughter asks for John, or where's John, or I need John, his name is not John. She said she misses him but loves me. They had just been friends a while, but now her daughter is asking the same questions but about me. Occasionally she will ask where John is still though. He left them though, and it's different than her leaving me. It kills me putting an innocent child through this, and I've read before getting into relationships with people with young kids to do it for the long haul or it can mess them up. Some said in posts it did mess them up having different father figures in and out of their lives. But again, she left me this morning to go cheat the day before my birthday. Sorry for the long post in advance. I am a mess. I created a second account in a hurry because my best friend and fiance both follow me in my other account. Also, I am on my phone, so please pardon any formatting errors. Any names mentioned here are false, but the ages are accurate. Pretty much what it says in the title. I will start from the beginning. 4 years and a few months ago, my best friend, Andrea, F27, and I moved to one of the biggest cities in the US together. Both of us had gotten jobs there, and though we were in the same industry, we were hired by different companies. We ended up sharing an apartment and life was great. One evening she called from her office and asked me to meet her at a bar. Her entire department was going out for drinks. Both of us were not dating yet. So I headed out and had a good time with them. A few days later, a guy who was at the party called and asked me out. Brad, M31, is kind and smart and funny, and he made me laugh and paid attention to the smallest things I said. We began dating, and before I knew it, it got serious. We dated for 2 years and then he proposed. I accepted and we began planning for the wedding in earnest. I moved in with him soon after he proposed. We were going to get married in my small town, and his family and friends were happy to travel there. Andrea excitedly agreed to be my mo, not that she needed to be asked. Then COVID hit us in more ways than I could imagine. First, lockdown hit just as we were about to send out the invites. Then Brad suffered a 40% pay cut at work, followed by his losing his job a few months later. While he moped at home, I tried to keep his spirits up. WFH took a toll too, as I was asked to join meetings at 9 p.m., create dashboards at a moment's notice, and work on weekends too. Brad and I grew distant. Soon he began spending more and more time outside, telling me he just had to get out. I was okay with that, believing him when he said he was meeting his buddies. I was promoted late last year and that meant handling a team. I began spending more and more time at work. Brad finally got a job too, which did wonders for his self-esteem. Fast forward to Sunday night. We were about to go to bed and his phone rang. He was instantly super twitchy, telling the caller it was late and he would call back the next day. When asked who it was, he said it was someone from work and that he always calls at this time to discuss work. I knew it was a female voice because Brad keeps the volume setting at the highest level. I wanted to say that, but for some reason I did not pursue it. I checked his phone the next morning when he was in the shower and found Andrea's number saved as Bill C, and also a bunch of really racy texts. She sent him nudes and videos too. Their last conversation was what they will do to each other once she was gone. My dad suffered a mild heart attack recently and I am flying home this weekend to see him. My heart sank and I began crying. Brad emerged from the bathroom and instantly knew what was happening when he saw his phone in my hand, and my face. I confronted him, but he began making pathetic excuses, stating that he felt alone, and all you do is work. I called Andrea, who denied everything at first. When I sent her screenshots from my number and demanded an explanation, she confessed to everything. She and Brad were having an affair behind my back for months. It all began when he lost his job, and she was pressuring him to break up with me. He would not do so, so she resorted to spreading rumors about my family to discredit them and to scare him into thinking that I would make him move back to my town after we were married. This I came to know after a lot of questioning. She also said that she and Brad had gone on a couple of dates before he and I met, and seeing him with me later really angered her. She even tried to get him to date her again after I began going out with him, but he turned her down. Brad's refusal infuriated her and she hit the gym and began doing yoga with a vengeance to, in her own words, get back at me. I have spent the last day crying, being angry, crying angry tears, and binging on takeout. Brad slipped out of the apartment as soon as he could, and I know that he is at her place right now. She has called to apologize, but I have blocked her number. She then called from his number too, but I cut the call as soon as I heard her voice. My dad called to confirm if I was indeed coming over and I cried, but I did not tell him anything yet. He thinks I cried out of sheer relief because he is doing better now. I want to break up with him and sever all ties with Andrea for good, but first I need to see my dad. I am lost. Should I tell him? I hate myself for not noticing this earlier, and that I gave too much of myself to work. Also, Andrea's family and mine have been very close for decades. Andrea's mother and older sister have been nurses their whole lives, and they work at the hospital where Dad spent some time in the ICU recently. My mom is super grateful to them for all the help and support they gave us, and rightfully so. What do I do? How do I go about doing it? I am lost, and angry and crying.